Definition of AUDJPY structure before we draw a conclusion and wait for the opening of the Sydney market to see what AJ does. So at the moment, the price approaching a long-term supply roof, a psychological supply roof, dating from 2016, 2017, and into 2022. Price broke the structure just to be rejected by an ascending trend line, which is also acting as a dynamic resistance to upswing with a very strong history. We have here support structure, break of a support structure, price return on supply. So we started playing on a supply roof, and this supply roof has been active since 2019. We had an ascending trend line, doubles as a supply roof. We had here sell, we had here sell, we had here sell, we had here sell. So I can also label it as a retest candle, RT. So on technical, there is nothing like manipulation in the market. Market follows structure. So if you don't get the structure, you may think it's manipulation. It is not manipulation. Everything in the market is well structured. This is a retest candle, and the last candle came here on retest. This is the final retest candle. So we have three retests to the breakout of structure. There was a switch from a demand floor to a supply roof. So when a demand floor is broken, it becomes a supply roof. That is what it is. So this is the structure. We have an ascending channel. And when we look closely again, we have another upswing, and price broke out. We had an upswing here after touching the top layer resistance. Price went down. We had another resistance at this level, and we have another structural resistance. But you notice something when we have this resistance structure, price create a descending trend line. It tried to upswing and showed a significant rejection, and finally broke the structure and retested it. So we also like to pick that price action, resistance structure, another resistance structure, break of a resistance structure, and price did what it is supposed to do. You can see, so we label in black, this is a resistance structure, resistance upswing. So when price played down, and you notice that this is the same level with this we have here as a resistance structure already. This is a resistance roof. So when price played these two patterns, we draw a descending trend line. So on this descending trend line, price broke out from the descending trend line. A breakout from the descending trend line, return on retest on weekly. So price switched from supply to demand. So this becomes RT after a breakout from a descending trend line. 2 points here can make a trend line. On a weekly, it still holds a very strong price action. So we like to look at it from this way and see how we can make something out of it. So this is the structure. So when price returned for the last retest, and a lot of people consider this behavior market manipulation. This is not manipulation. It is the structure of the market. We have here a resistance structure, RS. So we have price again descending down, create another resistance structure. So a break of this descending trend line, DTL. There is nothing manipulation in the market. What is in the market is lack of knowledge. That is what you have in the financial market. The inability to interpret structure. There is nothing manipulative. It is a descending trend line. So you can see when price broke, it came on retest, first retest at 1, and the last retest came on the same place. So it's not manipulation. So in the future, we'll continue to hold this level responsible for buy. So this is our new demand floor. Why is it our new demand floor? This is where we find our last uptick. We find our last uptick on this place. So on technical, believe it or not, I expect price to return here if AJ cannot uphold its uptick, then I expect price to return. If price returns here, this will be a critical buying moment. This will be a critical buying moment. So this is now our new demand floor. So AJ is under impulse leg, under demand impulse leg. There are so many points we have to support our evidence. We have an ascending trend line ATL serving as a demand floor. For every time price comes into the level is respected and it's a buy. So when price came under the heavy bearish impulse because it tapped into the supply roof. So let's also look at it. These are long-term supply roof. This long-term supply roof has so many evidence. Supply, we have supply here, and the last supply came at this point. So that bearish impulse continued until price got to the demand floor. Then when price got to the demand floor, it pierced it. A lot of people call this a fake out, but this is not a fake out. When you look up, we have a structure, a resistance structure. The both structures are descending. The previous high and a low, you can see this is a high, this is a low. When we connect both, there is a breakout from the previous low. So this becomes a breakout structure. And a breakout from a descending trend line called for a retest. Price came retested and came finally to retest on the same broken descending trend line, converting it from supply to demand. So this puts AJ on demand phase. So at the moment, continue to look for a buy opportunity even on a low time frame, because a higher time frame holds a more position than a lower time frame. So when you switch to intraday, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 4 hours, look for a buy opportunity. And when you look, the price has completed the floor, which is the demand floor. The impulse leg has been touched and price is making its way up. So I think what AJ will do is AJ need liquidity to break another supply roof. This supply roof is critical to AJ buying. Inability to break this roof will really make it impossible for price to move, to see if it is possible to touch and create a new all-time high for AJ. So it's critical at the moment, and we look out for buy opportunity. We look out for a possible dip, which will push us into a buy opportunity. And I see a structure for a buy. If price returns to this level, it will be a buy. Where we have a black line, it will be a buy if price returns to this level. Take a buy. Here we have a breakout from a double bottom. Double bottom is a bullish price action, and I consider this as the neckline of the double bottom. So when we have a double bottom, it's a bullish price action. Sorry, when we have double bottom is a bullish price action. So it technically shows that price is trying to make its way up. So we want another retest into the neckline. You can see the structure. Let's bring it down for simplicity. Price create a structure like this, an upswing, broke the neckline, and we expect it to further uptick. So this is what we have, and this structure is similar to what we have here in real life. So price had formed a double bottom, a bullish price action, and broke the neckline and retested. So, but we want it to break the supply roof. So if price breaks the supply roof, then it becomes a demand floor, then you cannot take a buy. Or you allow price to return to the neckline. If price returns to the neckline, you take a buy. So it's critical at the moment to have two buy position. A break of a supply roof will become a demand floor. You take a buy. A price return to a demand floor, which doubles as a neckline of the double bottom, a bullish price action. You take a buy. So this is the structure, and we are very confident that it will stand the test of time. We are very confident from our side. We are very confident, very confident that this structure holds because we look back from 2016 to trace the price action layer by layer, structure by structure, and it really turned out to be what we expect. And I think by far this is the most advanced AJ structure you can find in the financial moment, in the financial market at the moment. This is the most advanced structure, the most advanced structure you can find right now for AJ. Very in depth, looking from 2016, it gives you a clue and tells you where the direction of the market is going. It clears your direction and puts your bias in line with the trend of the market. AJ is bullish. At the moment, you just need to clear one supply roof. If it clears that supply roof, it returns price on demand. So we can now move to create a new high. So it's very critical. We have formed a double bottom, a bullish price action, and we've broken the neckline. And I expect a retest move to this level. Very strong price action. So if we come back here, set your buy order here, or you wait for price to break the supply roof to turn it to a demand floor. So if it breaks the supply roof, then it's not going to be a demand floor for uptick. So it's patience to be needed, and we are very confident that this price action will hold. We're very confident that the price action will hold. So allow price. So we have two case scenario here. Case one will be a return to the neckline. Then we require the right force to break the supply roof to turn it to a demand for uptick. Or case two is we continue to consolidate, awaiting liquidity. So price can, from here, we can kiss the floor and continue to kiss the structure without breaking supply roof. Yes, this is what we expect. And if we continue to play along and price makes its way to the ascending trend line, then that will be a double confluence. That will be a double confluence. So if we continue to misbehave in this manner and price gets to the ascending trend line, it's going to be a double confluence. And when we have a double confluence, it's a trigger. So if price continue to play in this manner and returns here, expect it to give you a very strong bullish price, a very strong bullish price action, very strong one. Yes, this is what we expect. So if it continues to do this and get to this ascending trend line, it will be a double confluence, DC. So we can now have that uptick. So this is what we expect for AJ. Very nice price action, very nice from 2016, 2017 to 2024. So we hope you found this very interesting. Give it